right, all right. I do. Anyway, so today what we're going to be doing tonight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be just browsing the interwebs, trying to find some different, I guess, more unique ETFs that normally you wouldn't invest in. That's not going to be like a typical Vanguard or whatever kind of fund. Just going to be, we're going to try to find some interesting oddball out kind of ETFs to see if that would be something that we were interested in investing in. And then also, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to post those down in the, or post those actually in the chat. And that would be really, really, really helpful. I would actually appreciate it a bunch. And, you know, in case you're wondering what the title of the show is, this is called 10 at 10. So either I get 10 questions and then the stream ends, or I continue on for an hour, but this thing will always start at 10 o'clock, whether that be in the morning or at night or Eastern time, Pacific's time, or something like that. We're going to change it up, but it will be a live stream that happens every day, either at 10 in the morning or 10 at night. Lately, it's been at night because in order for me to have it at the morning, I got to like switch up and do a whole bunch of other stuff to make the morning stream happen, which is something that I will plan on doing here soon. Oh man, is this public? It's a public stream. Okay, cool. Cool. I just got to pull it up on my phone so I could see the... Someone's been sneaking live streams. That's what Ryan said to me over on my video. Yes, this is me. I just got to turn it down real quick. 3 watching now. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it if you're here. Just gotta... What's up, Coin Collecting Texas? How's it going, man? So sorry that you did not win the silver bullion. We are actually going to be doing one here soon. I gotta take that off. We're going to be doing a giveaway here soon. I've got 1,523 followers. At 1,600, we'll be doing another live or another giveaway. So you could potentially win, but you're not winning anything right now. Let me get to live real quick on my phone. Okay, cool. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get everything started. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them down below. I want to bring that back over there real quick and get everything. I got to get it like all set up on the stream, and you guys will be super ridiculously like, whoa, what the heck? Some stuff. This is all stuff that I did last night. So I hope that everything works. What's up, Tim? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm just we're just gonna start here looking at different ETFs that we could find that might be like a potentially okay, stream health is, we're still yo on the stream health, but I don't think I need this up anymore. So I'm not going to start streaming there. We'll pull that up right there. And I'll just start off by talking about this one, which is AEIQ. Real quickly, these videos are for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You are responsible for your own assets and to probably protect them. So always do your own research. This is just kind of my approach to investing and my experiences, so take it for what it is. I did actually do a review on this stock before. It's called AA or AIEQ. It is a fund that is powered by Watson, and let me go to about them. So they use their artificial intelligence on, it's called Equibot or something like that, basically, which is what we wanted to do. But basically they use that with the machine learning. What that is artificial intelligence. Basically they use Watson, and then they also like go through and like basically I search news articles, social media posts, everything under the sun to make the best long-term decisions for the fund. And you can see the nice thing about this is this updates basically every single day. So this is as of close of today. The top holding right now is S&P Global at 3.58, and then Alphabet, Amazon, Nvidia, Penn National Gaming. So obviously they feel like these are some good stocks to begin with, and then you can see all the holdings every single day, which I think is really, really cool. And I'm just gonna go look at the chat real quick, see it looks like it's blowing up. It's okay, it's storming, going crazy over here. Hey, I have to go, but I'm glad I could leave a like. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks Texas for joining in, man. I appreciate it. And like I said, hopefully you win the silver here in probably, I say middle of the month. We should be doing a silver giveaway. So good luck. Hello, what's up, Jay? Welcome to the stream, man. Everything is going around looking good. I just got to update some of the stuff, like with the stuff right in this area here. I need to update that a little bit, but ordered my gaming monitor, 1 millisecond response time. There you go, man. That next level, that you're gonna be on that next level gaming stuff. Let's just do a Google search for funny ETFs. Most ridiculous ETFs of all times. Let's see. Fun with ETFs. This one kind of looks like a good one too. Most ridiculous ETFs of all time. This is what I'm talking about. The Kumbaya, targeted environmentally or socially conscious investors, which is fine, but some of these products appear to be more concerned about sounding earthly rather than just being so. The iShares CNC Justice Social Index is comprised of, based on securities. Somehow this results in having 40 and 23% gas and oil. All right. Global warming. GWO, there's Element CS global warming traded note. Really an index creation process based on picking companies related to global warming seems extremely vague and subjective. Hopefully they invest in same versions of the theory you believe in. All right. Coach, what's up, Ryan? Welcome to the stream, man. 24 inches. Never thought a smaller screen would be better. Yeah, hey, as long as you're not like blocked filling it up because of where your face is on the stream, I think it should definitely work. What's up, Ryan? I got your comment on the other video about me sneaking these in. Yeah, I figured I would actually just start doing them every single night since I'm sitting here anyway, so I figured I would just kind of do research and stuff like that, and the stream seems to be doing all right. Now we're just looking at some ETFs here that have been interesting. Like this one right here is supposed to be like environmentally friendly, socially conscious investors, and like 40% is in financials, and the 23.39% is in the oil and gas. So we're just trying to see if we can find some interesting ones. GWO is a global warming exchange traded note, and they were saying that it could be pretty subjective. I was just looking at this black box quant. Worse yet, it is a black box that has lost investors' money since inception, and that has been remarkably correlated to the S&P 500, except it underperformed. Wow. The PowerShares MagnaQuant is based on the top 200 dynamic Intelligent Index. I don't even know what that means. Even worse, a black box full of black boxes. PTO. What the heck? I guess those are like secret investments or something like that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, trying to sneak another one. I know, man. I already got two. I squeezed two by you. So I don't know what happened, but they're here. The best thing is, I was listening to the stream yesterday, one of my streams, and I was like, dude, this is like almost like a podcast. Like you could just literally miss the entire stream, just listen to it on your devices on your like phone or whatever, and speed it up 2 times, so that way you're not wasting time. Like the spontaneity, keeping us on the edge. Yeah. My birthday happened on the 3rd, so I figured I got to kick the new year off somehow, right, and start to just stream every single night. So we'll see if that actually works out. I assume that it'll probably fade down to about 5 nights a week with family and that kind of thing. So we'll see. Yeah, it should be fine. Well, I see the one I got is too expensive. Yeah, man, you are always buying the best gaming screen. What's up, Gestures? Welcome to the stream, man. It was good seeing you on your stream today. I was gonna like spam up some questions, and then I got on like right as you were getting off, so kind of a bummer, but that's cool. I was trying to set up the Nightbot Fussbot, something like that. So I'll probably just end up talking to Joseph about that and having him help me. But I'll also send you an email to figure out how to get like the actual stuff to pop up on the things that are down below me, as far as like donations and that kind of thing. Anyways, cool. Can you remember Chindita? I don't know. It didn't last long. What's it? The over-niched ETF that died. Health Shares Dermatology and Wounded Care ETF. Wow. Yeah, so I guess there was a question the other day about an ETF that would an ETF ever like go out? Here's one that did. The HRW went out of business. The oil ETF that sells low and buys high. What the heck? The ETF that helps Americans own dollars. Power Shares DB US Dollar Bullish Fund allows Americans to experience long dollar investment exposure. And if Americans weren't inherently long enough on the US dollar already, yeah, because you're gonna be exposing yourself to the dollar bill, and then you'll have the 3% like loss every single year because of inflation. Congrats. Yo, go big or go home. Exactly. I like to gush. I like gush for high volatility ETF. Yeah, I'll check it out. Let me look at that. This guy's. Wow, yeah, that's 3 times. I'll just pull it up on Yahoo. I always like going to Yahoo better. For sure. I'll shoot you an email there, Gestures. You have a good night, man. You get that sleep so that way you can get back on tomorrow night and start the stream up again. How about that? All right, we were looking at I think it's called Gush. Gush. Yeah, so this one, as far as volatility, is going to be 3 times. That's why it's going to be more volatile than a regular. Any 3x ETF is going to be pretty volatile. Actually, we're coming into a little bit of squeeze over there on the 1 minute. This is going to be like, so we wouldn't be trading this anymore. That's all wash. Yeah, so right here something's gonna happen, man. We came into it above 0. Right? Where's 0? Yeah, we're above 0. So we'll see if this thing pops up and it's above 0. Could get a pretty nice pop, man. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna add that one onto my Robinhood. I'm trying to get to the desktop version now. Desktop Robinhood. I just can go right through here. Log in. Yeah, what are they? It's basically a bot that kind of helps moderate the stream. So they like comment and that kind of thing, and then also you can do it where they have points. So gosh, I'm definitely gonna follow this one. Wow, there's 1423 review. How do I add it to the watch list? Add to the watch list. Alrighty. And he said drip was the vice inverse of that. Bearish. Okay. That's the 1 day, obviously. So we've been... Yeah, that would be about right. Alright, cool. We'll put those on the watch list for a couple days. Let's see what drip was looking at. Yeah. How do you buy into these ETFs you're looking at? I buy into them on Robinhood. If I buy into them, that's where I'll buy them at, Tim. Not on Stash or Acorns. You could, I guess, on M1, you could buy into them, but this is 3 times. So typically with these, people are going to be just trading them. Not so much long-term investing in the 3X stuff. The only thing, I think there's like a 3X S&P 500 one. Let me look into that. That one might be like a good long-term 3X bull shares top X SPXL. SPXL. So this one is, so the reason why you would do something like this is because probably over the 5-year you're going to get a little bit more return or something. Like you could have went from like $2 a share, I guess, around here to $40 in the last few years, so you would have doubled quite a bit. Still going to follow it pretty closely. It's just going to be bigger jumps, higher swings, lower swings. That it's 3 times. So if the market moves up 1 point, this thing moves up 3 points. Basically, is what happens from a 3-point share, 3X share. So long term, I mean, if you believe in the S&P 500, like, and you're going into that's I don't know if that would actually work, but that would be a thought that I would have. I would definitely look into it a little bit more. Dollar cost averaging, that would be interesting. Checking out the stream. Welcome. Kind of cool. Keep the conversation on track. Yeah. Get yourself some totally free investing tools with M1. Coach, plug it away. Yeah, man. M1. If you're not, M1 is better than Robinhood. Do I go to bed now or live stream? Yeah, man, you need to hop on the stream. I feel like you've been slacking. I don't know. I haven't seen you in the last couple of nights, Ja. Tim, yes and no. They're different. M1 is free also though, so they're like besides Robinhood, the only other account app that I've seen that's free, and their like platform like is awesome. You basically set up a pie chart, and I'll just go to their website, and it will kind of give you a little bit better idea on what exactly it is. So they have these pie charts. My wife has an M1 Finance account, by the way, so I have a little bit more knowledge on it. I would log into her account, but I don't know her password. I know her email, but so basically what you do is you can set up these portfolios or charts, and you can pick any ETF or stock that's traded on the New York or the NASDAQ. And then you can set the percentages also. So for instance, like they have Berkshire Hathaway right here sitting probably at like a 15% or something like that. But you could change that to be like 50% if you wanted to. And then, excuse me, they have Snapchat probably saying at another 15%. They could turn that down to 5%. And then what happens is when you make your regular deposits, it'll fractionally buy certain shares of each one of those companies, continually balancing out your portfolio basically every single time you deposit. So it's going to be very, very similar to Acorns and how it disperses things, but then it's also going to be more freeing, similar to like a stash or even stockpile, where you can buy fractional shares and you can pick and choose and have the more of the freedom to pick and choose what you want to buy. So that's the benefit of using M1. I personally don't use it because I already have 3 other investing accounts, and so for me it doesn't make the most sense to open up another one just to do it. But my wife does have an M1 Finance account, and like hands down, I like it, and she actually absolutely loves it. Let's see. We're going back to the stream. Yeah, so much about investing and stuff. It's crazy. Coach, expand your video of yourself. We can't see Nick. Yeah, I know, man. Nick is the playmaker of the chat, and he likes to show up. Especially Jacob absolutely loves Nick. Every single stream, I feel like he's mentioning Nick in the background. I only do Acorns. LOL. I heard that oil is very sensitive to the trade war, so we must think carefully. Definitely. And that's why I said it looks like we're really consolidating right there, and we're going to get a pop either one way or the other. So I was tracking VCR because Ryan had asked me to do a video review on it, and it was squeezing too like that, and I was like, oh, this thing's going to pop either up or down. And I remember mentioning it in my video, and ended up coming out that like we were having like tariff, like he put on the president put on some tariffs, and it like dropped down. Like I was like, whoa, that's so crazy. And I was telling my wife, I was like, it's almost like I could have predicted what was going to happen. Like I could have predicted that some news or something was going to come out because of just how that stock was looking. So I mean, I think that use it to your advantage, but at the same time, you got to, like, that's why as far as trading goes, losses, stop losses and that kind of thing are so important. You got to know when to really get out with specifically trading versus more long-term investing. I've been watching a lot of videos on Robinhood. I've been thinking about it after I get my stash account around $5,000. Yeah. I mean, I like stash because it's a lot more limited, and so as far as like freedom goes, it doesn't offer as much freedom, but I think it offers just enough freedom and enough good companies that people should make money in the long term. I think that Robinhood definitely takes a lot more energy to understand and use than like Stash or Acorns, and that's kind of where M1 Finance I think also is in that weird state, because they do offer a very, very good product, but I think it also requires knowledge of knowing which ETFs and stocks and that kind of thing to pick to set up a successful portfolio versus just kind of picking whatever here and there and don't really have any education on when to pick a stock, what stocks are good, and so on and so forth. But Robinhood is, I think, a great way to get your feet wet in the market. Right now I'm just only on Acorns. Hey man, that's where I was. I was only on Acorns, and then I started getting all these other advertisements, and I was like, I'm signing up for these ones too. So at least you have more self-control than I did. I think M1 is better than Robinhood. No fees with more built-in tools and fractional share investing as well. Yeah, that's like the main thing I think that Robinhood or M1 has over Robinhood is that fractional shares is very good, especially when it comes to the bigger companies like Amazon and Google and Facebook and those companies. All right. Oh yeah, Ryan might look into them then too. Yeah, definitely check out M1. You can literally set up your portfolio the same exact way that it's set up on Acorns for free. So if you're 20% invested into bonds, i.e. corporate bonds, and then government bonds, you can look up that specific ticker on M1 and set it to that exact level and have an Acorns portfolio on M1 Finance. That's that easy, folks. Yeah, basically, yeah, that would be the case, is building your own ETF. That would be what it is. To sum it all up, the Texas ETF. Hey man, Texas large company ETFs is the with Exxon. That one doesn't sound too bad. I mean, I kind of dig Texas. I don't know if they're going to keep on growing. We'll see what Dig and Doug are supposed to perform in opposite directions. Not so with the long and short oil ETFs, Dig and Doug. They both fell in value together. Dang. They're supposed to be like this, but I guess they... That's interesting. Infamous UNG. United States Natural Gas. I think I was an owner of them or something. I don't know. Well, it runs into similar problems. Don't miss. Okay. Maybe I'm using ticker symbols. I don't really care about that. Oh yeah, fun with ETFs. This sounds good. I like seeking alpha. That's where I come, man. This is my spot. There are a lot of ETFs. Shameless name dropping. Benjamin Graham Total Market Value, BVT. It stopped trading on August 2011. Okay. Cynical exploration of something genuinely important, unnecessary long name subcategory. Maybe this one's still expiration date because of credit. Susie. First true NASDAQ clean edge U.S. liquid. Think that one's still going around. Better than the regressive transportation. Not necessarily clinging to the efficient frontier. Taking a bad idea and making it worse. Country-specific chocolate, yes. Belgium chocolate. That's awesome. I was hoping that we could find like an interesting one. I've been looking for one that first of all, there's one that is a dividend ETF that I'm looking at right now. Actually, there might be one on here that I'm looking at. I'm always got these like tickers, weird tickers up that are all around my portfolio to check out when I need to check them. So I don't see anything on here. Yeah, nothing on here except for BPOP, which is a bank in Puerto Rico that I'm not buying right now. Nothing. I think it's on 4. Nope, not on 4. Huh. That is just so weird to me. Maybe it's on this one? No, I must have deleted it then. Oh, actually, I think it's down here. No. No. Nope. Nope. Well, whatever. That's cool. My profit today was not that. It was like 190. Lost money today. Funny ETFs. 10 ST to buy for the rest of 2017. Don't care. Hidden gem ETFs. Most outrageous ETFs. Yes, these are the ones we want. Forbes. In depth. Such ways or split nearly 900 ETFs have been launched over the past 5 years. 15 most outrageous. Among them are leverage ETFs like the aforementioned semiconductor fund that seeks to double or triple the performance of sectors and don't always succeed. Examples range from, we talked about these 3X shares. Dynamic brand products. Allocation research affiliates portfolio. In depth. I think what you gotta click this link or what? Oh, so I wasn't even on the link. Okay. KBW Regional Banking. Market Vectors Mongolia. And the name says it all. Never launched. That one never launched. This one is active. Agrio Business Bear 3. Aims to triple Agrio Business returns. Let me make sure that we're not getting any more comments. Yo, yeah, what a nice. I'm gonna look into that then. Yeah, but I gotta go to bed now. Free. I got work in a little. See y'all guys later. Coach, good stream. Yeah. Hey, for sure. See you later. Later, bro. I work in the natural gas field, and I hear that the gas companies will make 100% profits after we are done fracking. I don't know what fracking means, but I think it means digging or something. I don't know. Probably correct me if I'm wrong. Health shares drug discovery tools. Not around anymore. Never launched. North American Technology Multimedia Networking Index. But now just about any NASDAQ tracking fund. Linux Nano. Talk about small markets. Huh. Uranium. Claymore Morningstar Manufacturing Sector. Huh. I don't know. That one wasn't really that funny. It was like I like ones that are like interesting. Like it's like the ones that nobody's heard of that I don't know. I was also there was something that I had thought of the other day. Because I was gonna touch on this. I wanted to touch on it in one of my videos, but it just really I didn't want to come off as like stuck up or something, or like encouraging people to not have insurance, specifically life insurance. But it was just a thought that I had pondered when I was sitting at the table with these life insurance salespeople, and they were offering me I think it was American Life. Yeah, it was them. Stock ticker. So they are TMK, Torchpoint Corporation, and they sell life insurance. So the lady came over, and let me just get to Yahoo real quick as well. That way you guys can see the there we go. So the lady came over and was like, hey, we want to sell you some life insurance. And I was like, for sure. Like, what are you guys going to offer? So they wanted to give us, I think, like, me and my wife, they wanted to charge us, I think, $60 or something for, I want to say, $50,000 worth of coverage or something, because it was whole life insurance. And so, obviously I told her no, because we already have life insurance through another company. But it's also been making me think about this because, for instance, this company will just go back to 2000, and we'll leave out 2008 because obviously it was going to be low. And we'll just go July 2014 right here. At that point, it was $51. So if I would have just been giving them my money, buying stock in their company every single month versus giving them life insurance, I potentially would have, instead of losing money because of that insurance, I would be generating money. And now at $80 a share, they would be also paying me a dividend of 1.8%. So they would be paying me per month to have my stocks with them, that I could buy more stocks, and eventually my insurance would beat them. And from another standpoint, if the life insurance company goes out of business, either your life insurance is going to get sold to someone else, or it's just going to basically kind of disappear. But I does get sold to someone else first, and it is, you should be still insured, but it can happen. And I look at it you could just set a stop loss on this at whatever 20 points below and get out when it does happen, or if it does happen, like catch a good run and then get up, 20 points or something like that, and $20, and then boom, set a stop loss for each share or something, and then just continually reinvest those dividends. And like that was my thought with specifically just investing into the stock of the company instead of buying life insurance through them. Like up front, yeah, it's going to be a little bit risky because you are starting out with a small amount. So for instance, like at first you're insured for a larger amount than you paid in, but towards the end everything's going to break even, or it should. And I was also thinking about it another way, about how with life insurance, that company, they're betting on you not dying, and if it's whole life insurance, they're expecting you to not die before you pay for that entire whole life insurance. With a term life insurance product, they're just betting on you not dying within 30 years or whatever the term is for that. And so they're saying, okay, well, we're betting on this happening, or this much money, us losing this much money, and so that's why you got to pay them, because it's risk for them to insure you for that much. And so if you take life insurance, you're almost betting on yourself dying in the next 30 years. Not to get real dark and deep about this, but where if you don't think that that's going to be the case, that company obviously thinks it's not going to be the case too. Those are going to charge you. So you might as well maybe consider like buying stocks in that company and see where it goes. Probably not the smartest idea, but it is what it is. That's that. Not to go on a little tangent. Fracking is how we extract gas out of the shale rock under the ground. I own a company that does something with fracking. I believe it's called SLCA. They do. I'll pull up the company's name. They're U.S. Silica Holdings, and let me get to their website, because I think that they like fill the holes with sand or something like that. Frac sand. So I've held them. They're at like 25, 23. They were up to like $35 last quarter on their earnings. They had like a really good earnings call, and they do pay a pretty decent dividend. So yeah, that's what I bought them at. They were at like their 52-week low, so I picked them up. And they do pay dividends, so I like that quite a bit. Fracking. Chevron is my bit stock in my portfolio in the gas and oil. Chevron, yeah. You can't use life insurance. Easy decision. Yeah. Hydraulic fracturing is something you should search on your free time. Yeah, Ryan, I've done a lot of work for Chevron. What do you do? What's your stocks of choice in fracking industry? Coach, how's your rig? My mining rig is currently shut off right now. I actually dismantled all of it because of the price getting so low. I do have those cloud mining contracts that are still up and running, but the rig is right here. This is part of it, and I'll just pull this out real quick. It's not put together, but there's 3 GPUs right here, and then I have another 2 that are in the drawer. But I took it, I shut it off, because I'm going to turn this into basically the computer that helps with the live stream. That runs the processing stuff behind the live stream. So that way I'll have like a dedicated computer to running and compressing and all that kind of stuff to the live stream. Because I want to also be able to record these, so that way I can chop them up, and if I like answer somebody's question, I can just edit it and upload it to the stream, or re-upload it back to the YouTube channel, and it will be higher quality than 360 upload. Calibration EQT gas shell. I don't trust insurance. They always try to find a way to not pay the claim. Yeah, I mean, they're always trying to look for their way to get out of. Obviously, they don't want to lose money, so that's why they have all their different claims. But like that's honestly like another reason. Like maybe like stocks are easy. Like it's your stock, you own that. When you sell it, like you get your money, so you don't have to worry about, for instance, whether you broke the rules with dying in that certain way or whatever, however you went about it. But they aren't giving back the premiums. Yeah, that's for sure. Life insurance is a form of investing at Green Ghost, utilizing your life as an investment to secure your family's future. It's actually not a bad concept for when the unexpected happens. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the reason why we have it right now, and we're gonna keep it because when we were getting married, our marriage counselor and a lot of like friends were saying like you know it's really important to make sure that you specifically, Keith, have life insurance for your wife. So we made it a point to make sure that we got some, and we've been pretty happy with it for the most part. I mean, it's not really bad. The only thing is ours is a 30-year term policy, and I wish that it did build a little bit of cash value, and it unfortunately does not. So we're looking at maybe either finding one that builds cash value or finding one that's cheaper so that we can take the difference, invest it into, for instance, the insurance company's stock. So at a certain point in time, we can either cancel our policy or have the dividends for what we're getting paid from that company go to pay the monthly bill on the insurance. Anyways, just some thoughts as far as insurance goes, but I think it's definitely one of those things that if you don't have the right amount of money in to be able to like really set your family up when you're gone, then I think it's something that's almost a necessity for you to have. At least that's my personal opinion on it. Like I think about my family. If I was to go without them, like we do have a decent amount of money invested, but it's still nothing compared to like they could not survive on it for a year. They would need more than that. That's why we have life insurance for now. Eventually, if stuff picks up and things turn around, then we might be canceling that. I know I worked in life insurance. Yeah. I almost sold life insurance for just a second. Just for one frac stage, we will use 100 pounds of sand, and there is 100 stages per well, and could have up to 9 wells on location. It's terrible. It's kind of a Ponzi scheme. I personally utilize the work benefits package and end up depending on the coverage. And that's why I'm against it. Yeah, always in the company's interest, not the family's. Everything is based on the scheme like this: house insurance, car insurance, medical insurance. It's sick. Yeah, and that's the way that insurance is works. First of all, most of your insurance salesmen are getting paid off of commission. And I had a video that I was in the first season. It was called, I think, choosing personal relationships over business, and I talked about that because we had done a sell with my brother for life insurance. I was just like a trainee, and I was like, it's not worth it. Like, it's literally not worth it. Like, I can't discount the price for them if I think that they need it discounted. I can't do anything. Like, it's all black and white. You're just there to tell them that they need the product and push it until they say yes. And so I felt like it wasn't worth it. So I stopped doing it, which usually that's where the path to like the financial advisor was coming from, because I was going that route. You have to become life insurance certified before you can go get your securities licenses and all that kind of stuff through the company that I was partnering with. And so I said, nope, not enough. I'm done. And I honestly would have stayed with them and got my life certificate if it was like, I don't expect you to make any sales. Like, I'm just here to get my securities licenses and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, I'm going to branch out and either do my own thing or just take it and use it for my knowledge here on YouTube. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. And so they wanted me to sell, and I didn't want to. I was not down to sell. And I was trying to explain to them at the time, my like upline, I guess. I was telling him, like, is there a way to sell online? Because I have a huge audience people that watch my YouTube channel specifically about financial services and that kind of thing. Like, would it be a way for me to like maybe reach out and see if anybody would be interested in having me be their broker, financial advisor, so on and so forth? And he was like, nah, it's pretty much hard. We pretty much do everything around the table. And I'm like I got literally 400 connections. At that point, I think I had 400 subscribers. And he's like, no, not going to happen. I was like, okay, well, that was like a complete bummer. Everything, yeah, expanding the gap between upper long working and lower class. Goodbye, crypto. Yeah, we'll see, man. We see. One of my buddies uploaded a chart of, what is it? The spike, I think it was called like a spike chart, stocks. We'll see. I was like, it was like selling like the fear market. Let me go find it real quick. I'll find it and pull it up for you guys. And you guys will, he thinks that it's gonna go back the other way. He thinks it's gonna return back to the mean. I honestly don't know. It's started being offered on, here we go, Crypto Legacy Squad. Here we go. Here we go. So he was talking about this right here. And he was saying, so this is similar to what he was talking about, the Bitcoin rise looks off. You got the takeoff, sell off, media attention, enthusiasm, public, greed, delusion, new paradigm, denial. Then we get a bull trap, return to normal. And then we go fear, capitalization, and then despair. And then he says that we're going to return back to the mean here. So that's what he's thinking, that we're in despair right now, and we're going to return back to the mean and then grow up some more or something, is what he was getting at. Which, I mean, by all means, I'm not going to knock it. I do have a little bit of holding in crypto. It's like 0.03 Monero right now. On both, because they just had a split, whatever that means. But yeah, so I'll be holding them for a while, and then probably taking off with swing trading a little bit, just maybe like $10 a weekend. So tomorrow you're not going to want to miss that, because I'll start trading the cryptocurrencies just on the weekends though. So that should be a little bit more fun. But yeah, this is SLC. I haven't really done a whole lot of looking into them, but I do own them, and I do like their shares. I feel like, okay, there it goes. Now I can see. Figure of speech, speculative, dead, money washing up. Now the value, real value. Yeah, exactly. And it's been nice that it hasn't been jumping around as much. I think it's, might be able to actually be used as a currency, but we'll see. I've read a few articles that I don't know if they were like propaganda or what, in regards to the Bitcoin technology and what's actually attached to the blockchain besides just the ledger. And I didn't like it. It basically said that if that stuff is attached to the coin, then it would be illegal almost in every country. So I don't know if it's the truth. I was just like an off article that I read on Google, so I could be completely wrong. Crypto is one of those things that came out too early. It is definitely the money of the future, though. Yeah, crypto is here to stay, and I love that it's finally falling into its own to speak. Not a get-rich trend scheme, rather a technology and evolution of how we can use payment. Yeah, and I think that's what people were looking at. I mean, obviously, looking at it, like, we knew that it was overvalued, even at above like 10,000. I remember saying, like, if it hit like 7, it was going to drop back down. Like, it was going to pull back at 7. And now it's back to 7. But I was saying that the top is going to be at 7. It's definitely not going to break 10. but it broke all the way. We're up all the way to 20,000. That was crazy, crazy stuff. But yeah, so obviously I didn't really find any. There's not really that many funky ETFs out there. I was hoping to get into a few. I guess what we'll do tomorrow is we'll be doing live stream crypto trading, that kind of thing. It'll be more fun though. Honestly, I'll probably max out the trades or something like that, and we'll really try to have some fun with it. And we'll trade like to see if we can like make money off of trading. And then on Sunday, what I'll do is I'll do like a giveaway of the crypto that I made or something like that, or give away half of it or whatever. Give away half the profits. I think that would be pretty cool to try to do. So I'm going to do that. Let's see if there's, yeah, so as far as the other ETFs, what I'll probably do is just save it for another day, but we can like specifically look at each one. There's a few that I'm want to consider dropping. PHOO, I think in this one, ICLN, I bought them, but they're both holdings that are on Stash as well. And for me, I don't know, it's one of those things that I think if I'm holding it on one platform, I don't want to hold it on another platform at the same time. The only one that I do have on there that I won't be changing would be SCHD. That is pretty much on every single one of my portfolios. It's just a iShares, basically Dow Jones Industrial Average Dividend Fund, and so I like that one. It's pretty solid. But I've really also been looking for another dividend stock that I can put in here, and I was hoping that I could find one with using like Good Stocks Cheap in doing the Sunday reviews, and I unfortunately haven't found one yet. So that's been a little bit frustrating and irritating. What I might do is just look at throwing like Ford in there for now, since I could afford one share of Ford, and then just leave it there until I can eventually either move it down here or find another ETF stock to replace it with. But that's as far as like the portfolio goes. The breakdown on it sits as that. And I will be funding my TradeStation account. I just got an email back from one of the senior managers, executive TradeStation account managers, something like that. So I'll be setting that up, which means that when I be going live streaming during the weekdays at 10 in the morning, we will be doing swing trading setups and so on and so forth. Maybe some other things. Are you going to do any options on ETFs? Like option trading, option buying and selling options? Yeah, eventually I plan on doing option buying and selling and that kind of thing. I honestly do not have very much knowledge on options at all. And I mentioned this in the last live stream. So I'm in the process of getting a few books, watching some videos, reading a whole bunch of articles about options before I really take a stab at it, because for me it's something that I don't want to go into and lose a ton of money. So I would like to be able to use it as a tool to grow my account if I need to, and not something that's just going to destroy my account because I have no clue what I'm doing. $400. That was so 2016. 2017. 400. I don't know what I said. 400. Oh man, this is bad. 400. 400 for what? I don't know what I was saying 400 to. Maybe I was talking about 4,000. I don't know. I get my numbers screwed up all the time because I'm half dyslexic. So even there was a video that I did a week ago where I was talking about Robinhood releasing options, and I literally made a whole video of calling them bonds instead of options. It was so embarrassing. I sat down to edit this thing, and I was like, yes, this will be an easy edit. And I was like, today we're going to be talking about bonds and cryptocurrency. And I was like, all right, well, I can get away with one. Like, I can, you know, get away with just calling it once. But let's see if I continue to call it bonds. And it's like, yeah, so today we're going to be first looking at bonds. And I was like, oh, man, like, it now just, you can now buy and sell bonds on Robinhood. Like, you could buy and sell bonds when Robinhood first came out. Like, what's the big deal? Like, why you keep on screwing this thing up? So I eventually got that fixed. But whatever. Is currently, I can see it doing 800-ish, 8,000-ish by. Yeah, I mean, if especially if, like, you know, what's really honestly hasn't happened is there hasn't been a whole lot of, like, big news that came out around Bitcoin lately. And there hasn't been, like, no new countries that have adopted it large scale yet. So besides, like, Japan, so, and China's been cracking down on it. And the U.S. has kind of not said a whole lot about it, except that we're going to tax it, and you guys need to pay your taxes on it. So, I don't know. I'm looking for companies to either adopt it or whatever, but it's definitely something that I could see going up. I think that most of these companies will just start utilizing the blockchain, and it'll kind of, the actual coins will become more obsolete and just a commodity, or like something that is like, yeah, I own Bitcoin, and it's like, that's cool, like this, I want to buy a Bitcoin kind of thing. I hope that none of you guys invested into BitConnect. Boy, what crazy stuff there. Cool. Well, it's like, I think I jumped on the stream at 10. I'm eventually gonna get a counter that'll count the questions that I've been asked, because if not, I'll just lose track and we'll be on this thing for forever. So, okay, wow, that was like a weird pop-up right there. But this is it. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions on what video you would like to see value invested. I could go look at some of the comments and see. I think that I seen one for like AutoZone still. And sorry, my nose is kind of itchy. AutoZone. We're going to be looking at the Creator Studio real quick. I wish that there was like a way to fast forward your portfolio. So you don't have to sit around and wait so long, because like literally every 2 weeks making deposits seems like it takes forever. And I was thinking about switching it to a week, so that way I would get a better average cost on like my shares in Acorns and Stash. Robinhood, it really wouldn't really matter that much because I have to buy full shares. But I just wonder, like, and if you think about it, like, people are paying, oh wow, I got 4 that are likely spam. Man, I love people that do this. Clout. They always come on and they just want to just tell me to use their Acorns link. And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not about to just do that. Somebody been sneaking the live feed. Yes, I have. I talked about that already. I'm looking at first one that I see that mentions a company is the one that we're going to do tomorrow. Dave the Tanko, yeah, he's always telling me Dave Ramsey baby steps. Yeah, I agree. He just said it was the wrong move about me changing my portfolio. We might disagree there on why it was the wrong move. Maybe I should be more risky is probably what was the thinking on that, which is okay. I know that we're going to get one here. Chocolate. What do you guys think of that? What did you guys think of that that April Fool's that April Fool's video that I had? That was pretty cool. I was like, I got the perfect idea for this weekend. I'm just going to do April Fools. April Fools, April Fools, April Fools. What mic is that? Could you tell me more about options? Yes. Enlightened. All right. I think it's been crazy. So I'm used to not as getting as many comments, and lately I've been getting tons of them. So it's been so hard to keep up. Usually I try to respond to every single one, but it's like just taking up so much time. And I'm trying my best. Yo, I should do an in-depth look in the Union Pacific. Large cap stock. Put down the glue is annoying. Don't think we're gonna find one. Not traditional stocks. Micron. I did Micron for you, Al. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Nitty-gritty. What's your favorite ETF? Why? Close it on 1,500 subs. Yeah, I think we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do Union Pacific. I'm making myself a new little note right now. Duplicate. So I got some homework to do. Union Pacific. I feel like this is going to be a good stock. Totally spelled Pacific wrong, but it's cool. Oh, man. Check out, oh wow, get to some comments. It's going to be back up slowly. Check out LQDH for your dividend bond ETF filler. It's a bigger brother to LQD with better returns. Yeah, I'll check it out right now. LQDH. DH. Shares. Yes, I want to look at the actual iShares interest rate hedged corp bond ETF. I just want to see how it's done, like over the max term with 1 days. Wow, so it hasn't been around that long. It really hasn't been around that long. I gotta like sneeze here in just a second. Woo! Alrighty. Shares outstanding, premium discount, closing price, daily volume. Okay, so it does a little bit better, yeah. Distribution yielded, so it doesn't pay as big of a dividend as LQD does. Pays a little bit less. Our weighted maturity average yield is 3.44 versus 3.9. Performance. Yeah, the bond that I use right now that's in my portfolio is it's an actively NFLT. NFLT bond. It's a multi-sector bond ETF. It's actively managed. By these investment professionals. They're both CFAs. The fact sheets, that's where we want to go. But it basically actively managed individual security selection and disciplined risk management. So it's actively managed. So that's why I picked it up. But
I don't know. It's been doing decent. I mean, I think I'm even on it at least, but we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't pay a huge dividend from my understanding, and it could change because it's actively managed. But that's the one that I've been using. The market the market looked good till today. How do you see it going next week? I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actually S&P 500. Huh? How about that? S&P 500. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. So, as far as the day goes, I don't know, man. I think we're going to go down more if you just ask me. That's what I always just assume. But we'll go to maybe a week. Maybe we'll go to a month. I mean, so we got to pull back into that mean here soon. So we're probably going to come back down into here before we go back out. But I could be wrong. Maybe we'll come down to, I don't know, what is that level right here? Somewhere around the 220, 240, 230 area on this specific. I don't know what that would be like as far as like a drop. Another 10% drop we could see. Maybe even more on the 1 month. On the 1 year, maybe we could even pull back even to around, I know this one we don't really have much because it hasn't been around that long. Yeah, nothing real. I mean, for me, I just expect it. Just expect it to drop. When we're dropping, we're just gonna keep on. We're just gonna keep on dropping. Think about this one, probably same thing. We'll see though. We'll see where it goes. I don't know. I think that the market where it's gonna go next week, I always wish it would go up, but really it's not gonna affect what I'm gonna do next week anyways. So still put on my pants the same way and look at the market the same way and keep on doing what I'm doing. I don't really see a way to change it. Everybody's investing their money into the market. Maybe not right now, but that's where people's 401ks are, and I touched on this at the very beginning. One of the other live streams was that people's money is literally, that's where everybody invests their money because that's where you can get decent returns. So they're not going to put it into bonds where it's going to get eaten up by inflation, put it into a savings account. Pretty much this would be the easiest way to go about it. So, yeah, missed a little bit of chat. The market looked good till, yeah. I'm in Union Pacific with M1. Good stock all throughout North America. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at it tomorrow and see if it's a good stock. I know it's probably not going to be cheap, but at least it'll put it on my radar as another good stock that I can wait for it to drop in price as the market cap to go down so that I can pick it up at a certain level. But that's what I think I need to go for right now is just looking at good stocks, trying to find good stocks, and then finding out a price per share for them, and then setting some stop loss, setting some limit buys on those if they do hit that level. While you're at it, check out Taiwan Semiconductors. Is that Micron or is that different? Taiwan. I don't know what their ticker is, but Semiconductor, TSM. This one's from June. This one's one year. Wow, they grew crazy, 17 to 42. See, I wonder though, my question is always is this similar to just because the Bitcoin growth, and that's what I have a question and concern with semiconductor industries is it just because of the Bitcoin and thing like that, or is it actually better? Because when I looked at Micron, they were selling a lot of their stuff to just Dell and these other companies, and I was like, cool, But what happens when Dell wants to go somewhere else? Then you're gonna have to find another partner to make up literally 10% of your profit, and that's harsh, especially if both of them were to drop. Whoever was the two top buyers from Micron. So my question would be the same thing about them. Are they just selling to like AMD and selling like 30% of their income to like AMD or Nvidia or something like that? And so that's why their stock is climbing, because they're getting sells. I use BNDX, VTC as 30% bonds and 60% into stocks ETFs. Yeah, I need to turn up my bonds on here. Right now, this is pretty much a strictly equities portfolio with a 5% bond exposure, and actually right now I'm only 2.8% exposed into bonds. But as far as like liquidity, I've got $392 in sitting in liquid plus some more, so it's roughly about $400 or so in liquid, so about a third of my portfolio. So that's why it hasn't been fluctuating a whole lot, which is why I like generated a profit on Robinhood last month, which was nice. Tim, the market is going to show some adverse reactions thanks to the higher interest rates and companies having to take on more debt due to rates. Yeah, and I touched on this today about bonds and interest rates and that kind of thing, the changes that happen with those. So don't miss that video tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Shorter by all means, but it's going to be a good one where I talk about interest rates and how they affect bonds and the relationship that happens between those two. If it goes down, I like to buy for cost averaging. And I was touching on this the other day. I think in a chat, a Facebook chat or something that I was in, but dollar cost averaging makes more sense on the way down, because if you're already in and then you buy as it gets lower, you're going to get a better average. You're going to, first of all, buy more shares as it drops lower, and so your average price is going to be a lot lower. When it starts to rise, though, you buy less shares, thus keeping your price lower. But it would make more sense if it was going to continue to rise to throw more money in it in the beginning, where if your stock was going to drop off the beginning and original investment, that it would make more sense to dollar cost average it on the way down. Because if you don't put it all in when it rises, then you're going to lose quite a bit of profit. So, but as far as like predicting it goes, you don't really know. That's why people say dollar cost average. So you're buying more shares, bringing your dollar cost average share down here, even though it's going to rise up, because you're going to buy less shares. Let's look at the stream. Bonds. Tim, the market is going to show some reverse reactions if it goes down. Not to mention who we have in office. Not to get political. Yeah. We know. We have a rule around one of our Facebook groups that we just don't mention people's names, so that way we don't get politically. So we could just say the president has been making some interesting decisions lately, with regards to tariffs and that kind of thing. I was saying my sneaky opinion is that I think he's trying to deflate the market a little bit, so that way if a correction does happen, it's not going to be like as bad as it would have been without a like dummy down inflation that he's been kind of happening, that the president has been doing. That's just my personal opinion, though. Probably could be completely wrong. Research days of the week historically by return. I believe that Tuesday and Thursday, that historical average shows best stock market returns. Monday worst, hence the best day to buy. Yeah, one of the fellows that I was on doing a live stream on the Stash Investors group told me about that too. That he buys only on Mondays because that's typically when the market is at its lowest point. Which I might have to tell my wife to change her M1 Finance deposits over to Monday. She did have them on Monday, switched them to Thursday. So that way she could make a deposit that week or something. But yeah, I might have to tell her to pick it up on Mondays, because the market has been historically down on Mondays. Yes, Coach, TSM is tech, but not specifically just crypto craze. Yeah, so I'll look more into TSM. I'll put it on the notes on here, to check, to keep them for a value analysis, to really take a look at them. Make sure that they might be. I mean, it's like for me, I'm definitely not against looking at any company, because that one company that you don't check out but someone else tells you about could be the one that is undervalued and underpriced but valuable would be the way to put it. Would be the way to go. I bought business bonds today on Stash. I like it. If it can, you search that one. Yeah, let me take one last look at it. I'm gonna try to do my best to get into it, and if so, all right. So I'm here. Oh man, browse investments. We'll go to show all of them, and I think you said big business bonds. It's gonna be one of the very last ones. Yeah, big business bonds, right here. VCIT 3.8% return. Conservative, definitely. What? This is the lifetime. Well, why does the 10-year and lifetime just get spread out a little bit? So it looks like it's been around since 08 or 09. So it's hasn't dropped a whole lot. And this was around 2013 maybe. We had a peak, and then drop, pull back. So this one doesn't jump. It jumps between like 80 to, it looks like we jumped from about 90 to, I would say, $83 or something like that. So you got to about, like, maybe we'll say like a $10 split, maybe per year or whatever. But it does, like Anheuser-Busch, Bank of America, pretty solid bond little index there. I do like to check out like the website. Those are, oh, it's a Vanguard fund. Oh yeah, then they'd be good with this one. This would be good. This one be fine. Vanguard, they have good ones. So seeks to provide moderate and sustainability level of current income, investment primary in high quality corporate bonds, moderate interest rate with dollar weighted average maturity of 5 to 10 years. Yeah, those are gonna be pretty good. Like, I don't think Stash adds bad ETFs. I'm a bit of a nerd. Useless information here. Yeah. So VCIT is what the actual ticker on big business bonds is. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. Ryan, do you buy after the market day on Monday? I don't know specifically. I'll give you like 2 seconds to answer that. But I will be on tomorrow doing more specifically day trading / maybe like a swing trade in the crypto space. And maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, I could get the TradeStation account funded, so that way we can start doing screenings and that kind of thing for swing trading. But I'm definitely excited to see where the live stream goes. It is only 360p right now. I can have the capability to go up to like 1080. It's just that right now our upload speed at the house is like 1 meg, so it's pretty slow, which is something that I will try to look into, see if we can get it faster. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will be on tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, 10 p.m., same bat time, same bat place. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and be on the lookout for my video on bonds tomorrow. I hope if you guys enjoyed the stream, feel free to hit the like button. It does help me out quite a bit. And as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.